My brothers and sisters, the holiest week of the year is soon upon us. Our Lenten journey comes to its culmination as we enter into Holy Week, experiencing and joining ourselves with Jesus during his passion, his death, and then culminating on Easter Sunday, the celebration of his resurrection. As we enter into Holy Week, it's good to remind ourselves of the suffering of our Lord, and ultimately, what did he do? As we hear in the Gospel of Luke, he said, "Father, into your hands I commend my spirit." In the midst of his suffering, which he freely embraced, Jesus turned and surrendered himself to God the Father. He had his agony in the garden, but ultimately relented and allowed himself to be fully received by God the Father. It's an opportunity for us, whatever pains we have, whatever challenges we're experiencing, whatever sufferings we might be enduring, to join ourselves with Jesus and to say, "Father, I turn myself completely over to you." Because we know just as Jesus suffered on the cross, we can join ourselves there with him and truly receive that same love of the Father that was the consolation for Christ. As we entered Lent, I asked all of us to consider what I call the +1 challenge. That is to think of something additional you could add to your spiritual life or your spiritual practices during Lent. Whatever you've done thus far, Holy Week is upon us, and I reiterate that challenge. Perhaps, if you can do so, I would suggest that you make it to one of the special Holy Week liturgies, particularly during the Triduum. Going to the Mass of the Lord's Supper, on Good Friday, making the Stations of the Cross, or indeed the Good Friday service. If you've never been to an Easter Vigil on Saturday night, make that one of your priorities. Add something new, different, additional to your celebration of Holy Week. As we do that, embracing with Jesus the cross, we know that as we surrender ourselves to God the Father, he will renew us and restore us. Have a blessed, holy, transformative Holy Week. With you, we will enter together with Jesus and say, "Father, into your hands I commend my spirit."